So before we begin, let's talk about what unresolved trauma is, or what I believe unresolved trauma is. It's unprocessed emotional or physical pain that's stuck in time. It's a cellular and energetic memory of an event or emotion that happened a long time ago that was never expressed or healed completely. So it just sits there in both your body and your field, waiting to surface and controlling your life in the process. When it stays stuck, it can cause lasting changes in your physiology and your behavior. The time-space that your trauma inhabits is made up of denser energy that doesn't vibrate at the same frequency as the rest of you. It can create fertile ground where illness, physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual illness, that is, can grow and take over your life. Now, if you're doing your shadow work in your present incarnation, like seeing a therapist or doing self-work already, you're way ahead of the rest of the class. But if you're listening to this, then there is probably still some work to be done. And we're all a work in progress, and we should all be doing this work on a regular basis as part of our emotional, spiritual, and energetic hygiene. You might be wondering, though, why you keep having to work on the same issues over and over, and no matter what you do, they never fully clear. The reason for that is actually pretty simple. Human beings are really complex creatures. We exist in multiple dimensions, inside and outside of time, in the past, the present, and the future. Now, what this means is that we've got trauma all over the place, not just in the here and now. In the present, we've been given the opportunity to evolve at a rapid pace. So many of our higher selves don't want to squander the chance to shift humanity to the next level of evolution. Many of us have chosen to heal our human selves in all time-space, which means that we're dealing with trauma from the past, present, and future in our current three-dimensional bodies. This might feel overwhelming to hear, but the truth is that we can clear most unresolved trauma in our bodies and fields pretty easily without re-injuring ourselves emotionally, and we don't have to get too fancy about it. So if you're ready, let's get started. And we're going to begin with a few moments of breathing, which is very calming and grounding. Anytime you're stressed or anxious, just breathe. It's going to calm you down, it's going to relax you, and it's going to oxygenate your cells so you can chill out a little bit. So let's start with 3 big, huge breaths. Take a nice deep breath in and let it out. Take a big breath in and let it out. One more in and let it out. So now we're going to breathe in for a count of 4 and then breathe out for a count of 4. Put your hand on your stomach while you're doing this and feel your stomach push out when you're breathing in and then pull back in when you breathe out. And you want to just allow this to happen naturally, don't force it, but it's conscious breathing, and when you focus on a part of your body while you're breathing, it can be very healing. So ready? Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4. And keep breathing in this pattern. And while you are, start to notice how your body feels. Check in with it for a minute and notice if there's any tension or tightness anywhere. And with each breath, feel that tension melt away and feel your muscles soften a little bit. Let your shoulders relax. Feel a little bit lighter in your back and your legs and arms. just soften up and relax the muscles in your face. And just let tension drain away and allow calmness and tranquility. And whenever you're ready, you can start breathing normally again, and just a relaxed, natural breath. So now what we're going to do is find trauma that's stuck on a cellular level that might be ready to be transmuted into a healthy energy. So scan your body again and notice if there's any part of you that still feels tense or has pain or discomfort in any way. Now, you might be, one of those people like me who have multiple areas when we do this kind of work, but go ahead and just pick one for now. The pain or discomfort might even be from an old injury or something that's got a physical reason for it, but it's not a bad idea to choose that if it's a really prevalent pain. Take a moment to do that right now. So hopefully you found an area of discomfort or tension. Sit with it while you focus on your breath and relax that part of your body. Wherever that discomfort or tension is, or pain, just relax that part of your body. And then ask it what it has to tell you today. And then listen. Do you get any memories or feel an emotion like sadness or anger or fear? If you get images or a thought about it and don't understand what it is or where it's coming from, don't worry about it. The story isn't what's important, so don't judge it or give it too much energy. What is important is the emotion that you're feeling behind it. If you get an image or story, think about that emotion. And if you already have an emotion coming up, allow it to unfold without labeling or judging. Just feel it. What do you feel right now? Now, here is the most important bit. While you're experiencing the emotion, consciously relax your muscles. Relax your body and allow the emotion to express itself. Emotion is just a physical response. That's it. So whatever you do, don't tense up. Just relax everything, your shoulders, your neck, everything. And you can let that happen because we aren't going to stay here for long. And I'll give you a moment to do that. And just feel what you feel. So now ask your body if there's maybe any emotion underneath the one you're currently experiencing. And if there is, what is it? An example might be that you were feeling a little bit angry as we're doing this exercise. When you asked your body what was underneath it, perhaps you started to feel some sadness or some fear. It doesn't matter what it is, just if there is an underlying emotion, allow your body to express it while you focus on relaxing your muscles. So what you're doing here is you're finding a core wound that is stuck in time and therefore stuck in your field, and you're bringing it into your current reality. So take a moment to do that. Experience the emotion and do not forget to relax your muscles while you're doing it. Take a moment and we'll move on. Okay, so now as your body is expressing the emotion while you relax, imagine that in the center of your chest is a ball of gold light as bright as the sun. If you can't see it, that's okay. Just know that it's there. That ball of gold light is source light that's filled with divine love and creative energy that has the ability to transmute anything into light energy that you can use to shift your entire being to higher frequencies. So you want to let that ball be as big and bright as it wants to be. And when you're ready, move it to wherever your original pain or discomfort was. And when it gets there, allow it to fill up that area with warm, bright, golden light. Allow the golden energy to transmute any dense energy that might still be there and fill out any empty spaces that might exist as the emotions clear. And if the emotion is still a little bit intense, make a new golden orb and move it into that area, and keep making golden orbs and moving them into that area until the emotion dissipates. And allow that love and energy inside of that orb to fill the void, consuming and creating a healthy frequency for you. But take a moment to do that now. So you can do this exercise as often as you want. Whenever you have an emotion come up that doesn't seem to have a reason behind it, or you experience discomfort or pain for any reason, it's a great opportunity to heal anything that might be hidden or stuck. Remember to treat yourself kindly and with love while doing this. The only way to truly heal is to bring love into the spaces that need it the most. And sometimes we can feel like pulling away from shadow. Embrace it and then heal it.